Hi, this is Jerry Damon, and my guest right now is Becky Shields. Becky, thanks for joining us today.
Hi, nice to be here.
Becky, you are a woman of faith, but that wasn't always the case.
Nope.
Where does your story begin, Becky?
Well, when I got my sister helped me try to get through things. She was a Pentecostal for 40 years, and she kept telling me, Becky, keep going, come to church, but I won't. Then I got involved with my ex-boyfriend in a lot of drugs. I found out he was doing them, and I wanted to try it one day, so
So what happened?
I laid on the bed one day and they shot me up with coke, and I liked it, and after that it was 18 years of it.
You were addicted that fast.
One shot.
What was that like at the time?
Oh, it was like heaven. I wanted more. Right after that shot, I wanted more, and he said no because it was your first time. And
So what happened after that then?
I started doing more and more, and he kept getting more, and I just kept doing more, and I just got so involved with it. I got high at work. Not at work, but I would get high the night before I have to go to work, then I would have to go to work and then come down at work, and that was miserable.
How low did you get over the years, Becky?
Oh, very. Some nights I would do $300 of shots
One night.
in my arm one night, and go to work high as a kite, and come down.
Where'd
at
you get
work.
all the money for that?
Well, he bought a lot, and then I got involved with another guy that did drugs, and he dealt, so I got more from him. And then I got involved with another guy with drugs, and he was my ex-husband, and his brother sold for a living.
So you were surrounded by these
I was
people.
surrounded by them. I just kept one guy to the other.
Did you feel like giving up on life, Becky?
No, actually, I really liked it. I handled it very well. I was very strong. I went to work. I did my job. I never missed a day. I would get high about maybe twice a week on it. And then I would go 3 days on the weekend and never eat. I lost a lot of pounds. I was like 102 pounds.
Really? But you didn't think about suicide?
Nope, I did not, because I had my child. I was living with my child. I was taking care of my child with all this too, and my son.
Now, you said before, Becky, that you came face to face with Jesus. Tell us that story.
Well, I was at work and I was doing my job, sorting through bacon, and all of a sudden everything went blank around me. I didn't hear. We got machines, we have earphones, and I have, and all of a sudden everything went blank. I seen what I was doing, but I looked up and there was somebody standing there. At first it's like I didn't know who it was, and then all of a sudden somebody approached me, and then he said, "Do not fear, for I am the Son of God, Jesus Christ." And I looked up. I was like stunned. I didn't know what to do. And I had tears coming down, and he said, "Let me come and wipe your tears." And right when he started approaching, almost touched me, I woke up, and then I was back at my job again, and all the noise. And
Sure.
wow, that was like, I didn't tell nobody at work, because there's people that don't believe in God. You aren't supposed to talk about religion.
So how did that
So-
place your addiction to drugs at the time? After coming face
I
to
wasn't
face
on
with
drugs
Jesus?
then.
You were not on drugs.
I was clean. I've been clean for 2.5 years.
And what's it been like in the last 2.5 years?
It's great. When my sister left and got married to go to Canada, I started at her church, Word of Life, Pentecostal. Great people, I love them, and they brought me a long way. And then I got baptized with the Holy Ghost and speaking in tongues, and I got baptized. And well, when I met Jesus, I was already baptized, but I didn't speak in tongues yet. But it was after I got baptized, I saw Jesus.
What message do you have right now, Becky, for someone who's going through tough times? Perhaps they have a drug addiction they're
Drugs.
dealing with. From your experiences, what message of hope can you share right now, Becky?
One thing, get a lot of support from God. Pray, pray, pray. He helped me come a long ways through all that. and then get people around you from a church group, go to church, just get help.
Reach out.
Reach out, get help from anybody, family. I told all my family I was going through all this. I mean, I literally, I told my daughter, she said, well, Mom, if you don't quit, you lose your grandkids.
All right.
So,
That did it.
no, God did it first, and then the grandkids,
Right.
because I screwed up once in that area of the 2 years. I screwed up once, and I did another shot, and I went to work, and I never told my daughter about that because I would lose my grandkids.
Okay.
But I am clean now. I smoked pot since I was 13. I'm clean. 18 years of drugs in my system. I'm clean because I started reaching out to church, to God, the people, and then I came here and starting a whole new life here now.
Becky Shields, thank you for making a difference with your story here in the
Thank you.
community.
Thank you.
For I Love Life, I'm Jerry Damon.